right, Jason, how do you define done when you've got dependencies outside of the dev team on someone else, on another vendor? How do you define done?
Well, the first thing is that I challenge the dependencies wherever I can. Like, how can we get rid of them? How can we minimize them? So I had a team once where everything they touched, every feature they built, they had to go to some other third-party team and get permission to touch their data. And they would do this in the middle of the sprint and then sit there and wait and wait. And there was no getting rid of this dependency, but we just sort of reversed ordered it and said, we're not even going to consider an item ready to work on until we've made this request, we've gotten their blessing, we've gotten everything out of the way, and then we'll start working on it. So whenever I see a dependency that I can't just eliminate, I try to invert it and say, can we eliminate this dependency as part of refinement? And then once all the roadblocks are out of the way, now I'll pull it into a sprint and just work. So, maybe it's not really a definition of done thing. Maybe it's more of a definition of ready thing, and sort of invert that dependency if at all possible. That's where I'd start. What about you guys?
Invert the dependency. Well, I like that. Yeah, in terms of real world situations, so I worked with this company that was building circuit boards, and ultimately they had to be tested by underwriters laboratories. Anyway, they go through their thing, making sure there's no electromagnetic interference, blah, blah, blah. The thing is, they don't control this outside vendor's testing process.
Right.
And so how do you get to done if you're waiting on an outside vendor to do part of that done? And the best we could come up with was simulations. Do what you can to simulate all of the tests that they're going to run. So you should have a general idea of what they're going to do to test your product. Build those same testing systems. So you can at least say, hey, I've run through those tests. Effectively, this vendor is going to be a pencil whipping. They're going to come in, they're going to run their same tests. We're not going to find any surprises. The benefit of being done more frequently is you find all those issues sooner. You want to find the same issues that third party would find immediately. If you've got a security review, make sure you're running security tests every sprint so you're not hackable, and then 6 months from now you're surprised when your security pro comes in and finds an issue.
Good stuff. I don't have a whole lot to add here, gentlemen. You all got some good thoughts. I like this whole flipping it on its head. That was a surprise, but I think it's good. I think the assumptions that organizations can't get around dependencies or remove them is unfortunate. Most can be. There's usually some legacy reason why something exists, and there's not been enough curiosity or push to actually have those things removed. If you could demonstrate from a financial perspective or from a financial angle how there would be a benefit to getting rid of some of these dependencies, it's amazing what stakeholders will actually end up doing for you because it's in their best interest from a monetary standpoint. They just need to actually see the value. So to add to that, show the value, let people that do have the management expertise be able to do something about getting rid of some of those dependencies. I don't think your definition of done changes, though. You got to keep your definition of done because there's only one done.
Click the thumbs up to let us know you like the video. Subscribe if you'd like more of our videos in your feed. And maybe even hit that bell to get notified when we've got more videos for you.
Sometimes YouTube notifications don't actually go out and you won't be notified. So we've solved this problem. Click the link in the description to join our exclusive mailing list so we can send you an email every time one of our newest videos comes out. You'll be glad you did.